going to explain about the subscripts. Okay, so subscripts are basically shortcuts. So shortcuts which are used to accessing the elements from the array or collection. Okay, so subscripts are the shortcut which are used to accessing the elements from the array or collection. So we can using subscript we can set the value, or we can retrieve the value. We can set and retrieve the values from the array or collection. Okay, this is two things. Now we will move on the practical session. Okay, so just I am creating the one shift file here. So I will say that shift subscripts, just shift file. Here I will create the one structure. Okay, structure name it as a students. Starts with capital ST. Students. So I'm taking an array, name of the students, names I can give here, right? So I can give Ravi, Raju, Kiran. Yeah. So extra, so I'll give one more. Okay, so these are all the names. Just for example, I'm taking with the simple explanation. I'm trying to take the five names. Now here, right, I have an array. If I want to access the Kiran, right, in my view controller, moving on, view did appear. Okay, I'm creating the instance of the struct. Okay, struct is a student, right? stu students. Now s1 dot names of 2. So here, right, in the structure, the arrays, right, 0 index. In the arrays, right, index starts with a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So count, right, index count minus 1 always starts with a 0. Now I wanted to access the Kiran. This is how we need to access, right? Just directly I will print in the log area. Okay, I'm trying to print. Sorry, what happened? Okay, so now I'll try to run this. So now I'm not using the subscript. Okay, I will show the example how the shortcuts will work. Okay, so Kiran, exactly it is working. Now I'm implementing the subscript here. Okay, subscript which will take input as a index. It will be obviously int, and it will be return string. So why it is string? Index, index starts with a 0 to accessing these elements. So whether it is string or integer or double, anything, even user model objects also fine. So index will be an array. So the return type will be based on these elements. If it is string, return type is string. If it is int, return type is model, so model object, like that. Okay, now what will happen? Return names of index. Okay, what will happen? So when you create the instance here directly, you can create with the instance of index. If you are passed, that will return exact data. So here, right, with the subscript, right, with the subscript, I'm going to comment this. Now I'm trying to print same, yes, 1 of 2. See, now just I'm trying to build, there is no error. Now I'm trying to run. Okay, now I'm trying to run. Okay, run. So exact the output is came. Here there is a one more advantage. Let's suppose if you by mistake, if you elements are here, elements are 5 elements. Okay, so if you pass, right, in the index, if you pass 10, obviously application will crash, right? Application will crash here. So to avoid this, what we have to do is, in the place of subscript, so here, right, we should add the if condition. If index greater than or equal to names count. Okay, so it's in this case we will return nil. Instead of crashing, just we are returning the nil actually. Okay, so then make it this as an optional. Okay, now when you try to run, what will happen? Go to the V controller. So here, right, what will happen? It will return the nil actually. It won't crash the application in this scenario. I will show that. See, it will return null if you pass any index. So you won't get out of range. It won't crash actually. So you can handle this. Okay. So if you pass 2, you will get the proper error. Okay, you will get the key. And if you pass 0, you will get the proper output. If you pass any value, we can handle. This is one way to handle that out of. Okay, array index out of range exception. This is exactly used for the subscripts. There is another scenario, another way to handle this. Let's suppose if you have multi-dimensional array, struct array library having the books. Okay, just I'm trying to give the multi-dimensional array here. So I'm giving the book names as a alphabet only here, just for understanding. This is the book names actually. So book name is ABC in one row, and another array C D A F, and one more inside array G H I. Okay, so here I'm taking the 3 rows and 3 columns. Okay, here super, right? So here, so if you want, this is multi-dimensional. If you want to access the book E, okay, book E, then what you have to do here, here, right, you have to create the instance of library structure, right? I'll give the lib, okay, lib library, okay. You have to create the instance, and if you want to access the element e, you should specify the rows and column, right? Lib library, first it is row, first row, and first row, and where it is, this is the row 0, row 1, row 2. This is column 0, column 1, column 2. So e is where it is available in the first row, first column. This is 0th column, right? First column. Okay, move on to the view controller dot books. Sorry, no. Okay, now running this, we'll see. So e coming, right? Exactly, it is coming. So this is when you have multi-dimensional array, so without subscript. So now I will add a subscription here to access this multi-dimensional arrays. No subscript. So you should have the two things, right? Earlier I was trying to access only one, now it has a row and column. Okay, first it is row, is int type, column also int type, and here return type is a string actually. Okay, it is string, right? Because it is string. So if it is having the different data type, you should give that different data type. Now return books of row comma column. Sorry, brace, no brace. Okay, now when you make this call here, right, in the view controller, after implementing the subscript, you should change bit lib of 1 comma 1. Just run it. See, it is coming. This is how we should use the subscription with the multi-dimensional array, with the single dimensional array. So accessing the elements, right, accessing the elements from the array or collection. So this is just till now we saw that retrieving part, right? So from the collection or multi-dimensional array or array, how we will retrieve that, we saw, right? Now we saw that we need to check how to set the value also. Instead of e, instead of e, you should update somewhere in the multi-dimensional array. So just I'm commenting this. Okay, subscript, same right, same here. Subscript, you should use row as an int and column as an int, and return type will be string. Super. Here, right, here get, it will be the same. Getter method always it will be the same, no change. When you set, right, when you set, what will happen when you set here, right, books with a need to update with a new value, whatever. When you set the value, right, that value will come here, will come here and assigned to this. Okay, so why this is, yeah, this is because of let. We'll update with the var. Okay, cool. This is a way to set the value. Okay, now moving on to the view controller, I will set for the one. Okay, go to set here, library 0, 0. I'm trying to set that instead of I'm setting shift. After setting, I'm trying to print this. Okay, what will be the output? Okay, before updating I will print, after updating I will print. Okay, before updating, after updating. Okay, this is again bigger. Stop, run it. See, before updating it was A in the position of 0 row and 0 column. After updating it is shift. This is how we will set the values, and this is how we will retrieve the value using the subscript. Okay, I hope this is clear. Still, if you have any doubts, please write in comments. I will do reply. Okay, that's it in this video. Thank you for watching.